We have all the evidence to tell you how this startling revelation came to light, what's really happening behind the scenes, and most importantly, what happens next. The internet is going crazy, insiders are spilling tea, and we have all the receipts. Nobody anticipated Claressa Shields' shocking revelation that Papoose is her baby daddy. The response was utter anarchy. Remy's answer did not go down well. Let's begin. He took the microphone during the combat gig and shocked everyone with a shocking revelation. The turmoil reached a new level when he accused Remy of easily cheating on Papoose. Without holding back, he attacked Remy for forsaking the man who had been her faithful companion for years. She did Papoose dirty, in his opinion, and he made sure that everyone knew it. This was more than simply a comment. It was a verbal assault, and the audience erupted. Ease has frequently called women the finest in interviews, expressing love and regard for them. The shocking thing, though, is that he practically acknowledged the cheating claims rather than even trying to deny them. Rumor has it that Papoose broke up with Remy right away in order to avoid the drama and move on. Can you determine who he is with Claressa Shields, the champion? Initially, Remy acted as though she didn't, claiming to be over it, but when things got serious, people began to criticize Remy for being incompetent in managing the connection between Papoose and Clarissa. She'd been calling reckless names and even hinting that she was willing to fight for what was hers. To exacerbate the situation, she even leaked information while attacking Papoose and Clarissa on Instagram a few days ago. Remy was not amenable to Clarissa's apparent attempts to persuade Papoose to be truthful with her. In a text she sent to Papoose, she said, "You take accountability. You were the one who was married. If you can't, at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person. It shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safely or to communicate that you fell asleep." He refuses to leave my home. This girl is a boxing champion, but when she heard me talk, she hung up. I'm telling you everything now, and you're not by yourself, sweetheart. Remy wasn't done yet, though, as she went on to claim that Claressa Shields and her contrite public relations staff had been circulating untrue material about me daily in an attempt to discredit me and paint him as an angel for too long. I begged Pap to explain, but Clarissa lost it when I told her that Remy had made her public online. He insisted that he would never be with me because you are ugly, but don't worry, I saw everything, and now the world will see it too because you are so tough, boo. She ranted at Papoose, saying things like, "I know you hate internet drama, but you need to do something today about this girl, my PR." For context, Clarissa has a big film coming out on December 25th, and she doesn't need to be involved in a tumultuous romantic triangle with a married man, especially now that Remy is out here promoting her business. However, since the film will be released on December 25th, I can't be out here exposing her. Has your other phone arrived yet? Don't worry. Nothing she posts or says in her story worries me. What a fool you are, Miss Shields. After I took a picture of the entire chat, he did as you advised. Oh, and I was being arrested by him. She was going to ruin me with one of his other ladies, and this is the same woman who hasn't cheated on him in 17 years. She could have exposed you by using my position. He was keeping me restrained while I was away, and she continued to text me, seemingly begging Papoose to let her be. She'd appeared to be requesting honesty from Papoose, but Remy refused to listen. At least one of her messages stated, "I'm not happy, but all right, I will stop. I don't want to stress you more than you already are, so I will just stop how I feel." She went off on her saying, "Hey, Miss Shields, I'm a one-boyfriend woman just like I was a one-husband woman, and I am a good woman at heart." She basically called Papoose broke, and that seemed to be the last straw for him. He will never buy you anything like that because he thinks he is the prize. I am the one with the money, so stop playing with me because I am not the enemy you want. I am not even angry. In fact, I am very happy, which is why your man is angry. Oh, and I know you said you felt foolish, but you also look foolish. Remy is a narcissist who has cheated on me on multiple occasions, and now that I've moved on, she's playing the victim. I've asked for a divorce on multiple occasions. but she would much rather use her social media influence than deal with this like an adult. I didn't want to bring this drama online for the benefit of our 6-year-old daughter, but I've kept quiet long enough. You keep going, but I will never get anyone arrested because that is just another lie that can be easily proven to be false. When I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, he said, this is where Remy was. Now that I've moved on, she is angry and fabricating lies, and he is a narcissist. He addressed the rumors that Remy had cheated on him with someone he knew, saying that she refused to get a divorce like adults. He was very soft the last time I saw him, and everyone saw that he was in the fetal position. I knocked him out, and Remy woke him up and took him home with him for 4 days. I went home to spend time with my daughter, and now she is lying again, narcissist. I wouldn't lie and say that I didn't knock this chump out. I still have messages from her begging me to lie about it, but it doesn't matter because I didn't even throw a second punch. I am with my baby on every important day, and you have a terrible gambling problem. You tried to pressure me for money so that our divorce would go smoothly, she added. I have been pleading with you to leave and just let us divorce quietly for years, but you said the only thing you did was lie. Remy quickly put an end to the rumors that she had left their daughter behind on Christmas by clapping back that all you do is lie and that you look fine in the background no matter what. If we had a public outburst, you would leave like this. You know I'm not the social media type, and you use that against me, just as you use my upbringing and the image of the gangster girl to trap me. When you threatened me with things like, oh, not Remy calling the police for help, you are a snitch, you are a rat, call them, you even filmed me that way. Stories and trying to control the narrative. Papoose finally lost it. His response showed that he had been holding back his frustration for a long time, that he had tried to get a private divorce, but Remy had refused, saying she wanted attention, and that the only reason he is speaking now is because he can no longer ignore the way she is distorting things. He also repeatedly stated that his main concern is their 6-year-old daughter for this reason. The biggest blow came when he discussed her alleged cheating, making it clear that on Christmas, while he was at home with their daughter, Remy was with another man, whom he accused of lying to. He also denied Remy's claim that he tried to have her arrested, saying that she was the one who called the police and that he called her out for allegedly fabricating old text messages to make him look bad and defend her own behavior. Papoose changed the story and said that she didn't want the truth to be known, so she didn't handle their divorce like an adult. He then admitted that he had knocked out the man Remy was seeing, but he said that this wasn't because of the affair, but rather because the man acted cool, shook his hand, and then left behind his back with his wife. He also explained that after the altercation, Remy didn't stay with him or their daughter, but instead left with the same man that, according to Papoose, my foolish self kept thinking, no, don't say anything, don't expose the real him. Remy continued, criticizing Papoose for separating her from her loved ones, writing, your brother's called Joe, and he tried to keep me away from everyone. He's finished and moved on, but the drama is far from over. This is one of the messiest breakups in hip-hop, and it doesn't seem like things will get better anytime soon. How many of my friends and family did you purposefully ignore? How many times did you pretend that there was a misunderstanding when you were the one who initiated it? You whispered things to them that made them doubt me and feel uncomfortable around me, and then you just sat back and watched as I lost the people I cared about, accusing him of being jealous of me in order to maintain the black love image I helped you create, and you were perfectly happy to let the world believe falsehoods about me. Remy didn't hold back when she said, I couldn't stand seeing people celebrate me the way they admired me. Rather than being happy for me, you resented me and pretended to be proud, but deep down you wanted it to be you getting the attention. I could see it every time you minimized my accomplishments, ignored my victories, and tried to put the spotlight on someone else to ensure that I didn't receive mine. You tried to ruin it because I wouldn't put you above everything and everyone. You even said out loud that you were going to ruin it, and you did. You turned people against me, spread rumors, and did everything in your power to make it fail. You still hated that I was helping other rappers and that I started the Battle Rap League. I am so tired of the knockout story because people only know what they hear, not what they actually see, and you made sure that story never died by bringing it up again whenever it started to fade and finding new ways to stop it. She made it clear that she was tired of the knockout story being used against her and that she knew Papoose had control over that narrative as well. In reality, you snuck in and out like a thief in the night while wearing a mask. My security knows you. He saw you and you ran out, but not before giving the world more reason to doubt me. This wasn't just a breakup. It was a full-fledged war, and neither of them was willing to give up to fans who had once followed them. I want people to remember to keep going. I believe in their love story, but now you're watching it fall apart, not sure whom to believe. You made a lie and sold it to the public, feeding battle rappers in my company false information, spreading lies, and distorting the truth so people would see me the way you wanted them to. You made sure they doubted me, questioned me, and turned against me, and for what reason? Despite all of that, despite the lies, manipulation, and betrayal, you still had the gall to have me stand next to you at the awards, pretending everything was fine, holding my hand, smiling for the cameras, and making it seem like we were still a team because you needed the world to see us together and you needed to maintain appearances. I know that I was doing something without your help because you needed to be in charge because you wanted me to be the bad guy so you could be the good guy. I let you because people still believe in you, even though I knew it was all lies. I played along. I smiled when I wanted to scream. I stood by your side when I wanted to walk away, and I gave you your moment. But now that I'm with you, I won't keep quiet any longer. I won't let you control the story or change history because the truth is out and nothing you do will change it. No amount of manipulation, no more lies, no more pretending. So you forgot the pool was never finished because you attacked me in the garage. The workers called the cops to get you the hell off me. Keep playing with the police, Pap, she said, claiming that Papoose had touched her. I've finished editing myself. The audio and video will come next. Keep lying. The whole thing is a terrible mess. And since they have persisted in acting like the perfect pair for the world, it is now clear that their marriage has been broken for a while. Then, Remy made another shocking revelation. She and Clarissa were cool before Clarissa started acting inappropriately toward Papoose. She shared screenshots of Clarissa slipping into her direct messages, wishing her a happy new year, and even asking her for advice on how to flaunt her body. Here is Papa's weirdo girl just days before she was hitting me up for advice on how to look good. This is crazy, Remy wrote. I made a monster. She went on to say, I praised you knowing things were wrong, but I kept quiet knowing the truth. You think you know what I have, so that's why you feel comfortable lying to these people. But I promise you, you are going to regret this. Clarissa was fed up with being drawn into the drama by this point, and she finally clapped back, saying, I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this clown behavior. Remy instantly replied, I'm not 45 yet, but you are 29, and let me. He didn't answer his phones because he was with his other girlfriend this week, not Remy. Clarissa tried to expose Papoose for bullying her already, but she flipped the script by accusing Remy of fabricating texts to create drama, saying, You are not a woman, you can bully, you are bitter, angry, and making things up at this. In other words, you are not aging like wine again. I am not your enemy. Tell your boyfriend to buy you some flowers and gifts. No one was talking about the Vista Cups on February 2nd, so it wasn't shocking when Remy declined, even though he is definitely fiery. Clarissa wasn't done yet, so she simply challenged Remy to a fight, saying, Come get your behind whooped, crash out. The internet is in utter chaos. Fans are taking sides, and it doesn't seem like this drama will end anytime soon. However, for someone who says he is done with Papoose, Remy seems very focused on his new relationship, and now that there are rumors that he is proposing to her, she is unhappy about it. To make matters worse, the block captain is not looking good, and there are rumors that he is already having affairs with other women. Clarissa, who is a skilled professional boxer and also practices mixed martial arts, would have destroyed Remy in seconds. The way you get them is usually the way you lose them, though. So is anyone surprised? In the meantime, Papoose seems to have moved on completely, as he is publicly flaunting his new girlfriend, and Clarissa isn't shy about it either, having made it clear that she is ready to be his wife. Remy is probably somewhere, regretting the way things went, while they are having fun together. This story is far from over, so watch to see what happens next.